Alright, I'm gonna see what I skipped to next. We got, who's that? Jeff Jarrett against
He's going for the figure four, Tony.
Ricky Morton, I guess.
He's got it on, and he is, as we say, cranking on the figure four.
He actually wins with the figure four. I've never seen that.
Jeff Jarrett.
Here's the Giant in the crowd with the
Let me tell
NWO
you, I
fans.
could huff, I could puff, and I could blow Nitro down. But I'm not going to. I'm going to lay out a few simple facts. You think that you're the new member of the Horsemen. They brought you in. They say they passed you the torch from Ric Flair. They didn't pass you a torch. They passed you a wet pack of rats. You think you're so bad. You're not bad. You're afraid. Each and every one of you are afraid. You fight scared, you walk scared, and you are scared. Yeah, you could have the choke slam last night, but your day is coming. Someday, somewhere, my hand's gonna wrap around your throat. I'm gonna squeeze. I'm gonna lift you over my head, and bam! That's the end of Jeff Jarrett. And Horseman, you get in my way one more time, I will take you out systematically. Like the lean, mean, fighting machine that I am. When you go to bed tonight, check the closet, look under the bed, and say your prayers. Because believe me, there is a monster behind your back.
All right, Jeff Jarrett, those threatening words from the Giant. I want to talk a little bit about what happened last night.
Before we get into that, actions speak louder than words. If the Giant wants to get the job done right now, tell him to come on down in the ring right now, and we'll finish him.
Yeah, how about that? And I think he has gone, as a matter of fact. Well, that's typical NWO. Big night for you last night. Not only did you take the fight right to the Giant, the Horsemen got behind you. A show of force. As a result, you escorted Arn Anderson along with Ric Flair to the hospital. Got a little payback to the Horsemen. It was quite a night for you last night.
It was a big night. I said I was going to have it to style and profile, strut my stuff, a la Ric Flair, and I did that. I said that the Giant would not chokeslam me, and he certainly didn't do it. Everything I've said I'm going to do when I got to WCW, I've done. Don't wind me up. I got something to say. I've got one challenge and a big, bold statement to say to you, Hulk Hogan and NWO. You will go down. The walls will crumble. But, Tony, one thing has to happen for the walls to crumble, and that is WCW has got to unite. You know, when I got here, I didn't realize there was going to be a bunch of different groups and factions and cliques. You've got the Dungeon of Doom jumping Benoit McMichael. You got Luger trying to permanently disable Arn Anderson. Then you got Sting. For weeks, you guys have been begging him to be the leader. Sting, if you don't want to be the leader, I damn sure do. Me and Ric Flair will unite WCW. Then you got Piper. He's out here and he says, oh, when he was 15 years old, Hogan was playing bass. He was wrestling. Well, I was born into the wrestling world. I got 3 generations in my family who've had a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. That's right, in this sport. So I've got more to lose than anybody. So Hogan, you will go down. That's a promise. That ain't no threat. Just like all these other powder puff organizations, one by one they've gone down. WCW's been around since 1905, and they're going to remain a long, long time.
All right, Jeff Jarrett here on Nitro, and we'll have more on TNT Live after this time.
But yeah, very interesting. He cut a fiery promo. He wanted to be the leader of WCW.
I like both the Giant and Jeff Jarrett's promo. Well, Jeff Jarrett's, but I did like the Giant promo quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, the Giant one was really funny. This one, he said he was going to choke slam him, and bam, that'll be the end of Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, if only.
But yeah, Jeff Jarrett didn't get his wish here of being the face of WCW in the end. I think maybe he pushed for it, but I don't think Bischoff was down with that. But interesting nonetheless. He does eventually get to the top of WCW. He's future world champion in like a couple of years. Within like 2 years' time, somehow. this guy becomes the champion. But I'm going to move on from here, unless Robert has anything to say about that Giant or the Jeff Jarrett promo.
Well, the Giant one, that promo from the Giant was probably better than any of the Big Show promos that I can remember in WWE.
Mm.
Oh, that I can remember. I mean, maybe there were some great ones. I just can't remember them.
Sure, I can't really recall either.
Yeah, it was just cool that he was using his persona, that he's like a giant, a monstrous giant, you know? So he's just going to destroy you. And he's with the bad guys, but he's really powerful. So I'm liking this era. I don't really remember this Giant era of NWO at all, but these are interesting promos to me.